for me, I can tell you what I leave my wife for. Like, for sure, is if she is intentionally trying to put me in harm's way.
Okay.
Intentionally.
In any way.
Anyway. It has to be intentional though. That's
so and you will determine whether it's a mistake or it's intentional.
Yeah.
Based on the nature of the situation.
100%.
Yeah.
What
would she leave you for?
I can't tell you. Probably along the lines of the same thing. You know, I judge the heart. You know what I mean? Like, where's your heart at? You know what I mean? People make mistakes. Where's your heart at? What was your intent? Like, what was your heart at? Like, that matters to me.
I think assuming good intent is something that is a principle of relationships that can apply across the board. For the sake of this conversation in relationships, a conversation that I had not too long ago was just about that, like assuming good intent. And I got pissed because I was like, why the fuck would you even think that that's what it would be? I'm not disrespectful. I'm not da-da-da. You should assume that I am here with good intentions. But you have to learn someone to know what their intentions are. But in a marriage, you know this person.
Yeah, I would hope so.
You've committed to this person.
Yeah.
So if they make a mistake, you automatically assume, or they do something that may harm you or put you in harm's way, you're going to assume at least the first time that this was not intentional.
Yeah, I mean, you have to know your person. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody gave me a list of things that my wife did, I can go down them and be like, she did this. Yep, she for sure said that. She doesn't say that. She would never. She doesn't talk like that. She doesn't even think like this. You know what I'm saying? I can go through this. And this goes for any of my friends. Anybody that I'm in relationship with, whether romantic, business, or personal. I don't enter a relationship without knowing somebody. I don't choose somebody without knowing somebody, right? Like, love is a decision, right? And like, I don't even like saying in love. I like, it's more like in knowledge of, right? Because in order for me to love you, I have to know who you are and I have to choose to accept everything about you, right? That I have to choose to accept what I know, right? So it's like, okay, I watch, I pay attention, I go through things with you. Okay, this is who this person is. Now I have to ask myself, can I accept that? And if the answer is yes, okay, we're good. And if the answer is no, you should probably not spend no time trying to change the person. You should probably abort mission before you go any further. But once you accept the person, okay, so you know who the person is. So, you know, I think it's cruel to fault people or, fault people for failing in areas where you know they weak, right? Like, for example, like if Shaq doesn't misses a free throw, we not gonna beat up Shaq for missing free throws. Like, Shaq doesn't make free throws. That's not what he does. If I see Shaq on the 3-point, you know what I'm saying, like, and he missed a 3 in practice, I'm not gonna make fun. Oh, you missed a 3. You don't. We know what Shaq does. Diesel gets to the paint. Equal time. You know what I'm saying? So I think you have to look at people and look at what their weaknesses, and you have to ask yourself if you can accept that.
Yeah, I mean, accepting the whole of a person is an important. It's an important factor in a relationship. The good, the bad, the past, their future, and really being honest with yourself about, is this person for you? I find a lot in dating, in my experiences with women, is, and I only speak to this because I'm not a man, a lot of women get an idea of what they want their partner to be. And then they'll find someone and they'll try and squish that person into that idea because they have a couple things that they like, but not the core. And then they are also simultaneously ignoring the things that are dangerous for what their long-term goals are. And then that cycle kind of repeats itself rather than actually looking for the person that has the values that you want.